everyone, my name's KarrieWillowE, that's KarrieWillowE, capital E, and welcome to a speed draw. For a minute there I forgot what I was talking about, and what I spent almost an hour doing. I figured speed draws would be another type of thing that people might enjoy. I don't know if people enjoy hearing me talk over and over and over again for like, say, 20-ish, 18 minutes, but here we are. It's what's gonna happen. So, right now, I am drawing a Carnotaurus. I've never used... That's a lie. Okay. I am a newbie. Let me get this straight. I am brand new to the whole digital art thing. Yeah, I have a few drawings here and there, and yes, I'm learning. This drawing is a perfect example of how I am learning because later I end up using fills. I used the paint tool instead of painting each and every little stroke. It was a pain in the freaking butt. But, big ol' butt. As a brand new child to the Krita community, I apologize if there are any artistic veterans out there who look at my video and die of cringe, because I'm just gonna say it here now, you might. I did learn about redlining, which is what I did, and right now in the video I'm inking, and that was a very quick sped up version of me saying those were supposed to be knees. The hardest thing when it comes to drawing for me happens to be anatomy and lining, but even worse than that, when it comes to digital art and digital drawing, I cannot, for the life of me, properly blend or shade other than block shading. So, it's something I've kind of wanted to work on, it's something I'm trying to improve. I mean, eventually later in this stream, I do figure out how to kind of blend lines, but it's not necessarily going to help in this drawing in particular. But it seems I finally got rid of the red lines, and I love Carnotauruses. That's an old drawing that I actually did. I recorded the whole entire thing and none of it actually got captured. I was so salty. I did actually write a post about it, and if you guys want to see it, it'll be on Twitter or Instagram. I put them on both of those. My handles are different. I'll put them in the link below if you are really interested in seeing the full-fledged of that drawing without having to pause the video every 3 seconds. Most of the videos... That's wrong. Most of the drawings that I've done digitally for content or just in general on this laptop will be on Twitter and they will be on Instagram. I've put them up there. I have some drawings of Lewis that I never actually put into a video yet because this is the very first speed draw I'm ever planning on publishing or like getting out there in the world. And it's basically just me talking for like 20 minutes. Which is basically just, that's what all my videos are. Let's be honest, that's what all my videos are. If you want someone who is more quiet, if you want someone who is more soft-spoken, just leave a comment down below and it's like, hey, how do you do this? Or like, this is how you do this. Tell me. I would love to know. I need knowledge. Criticize me nicely, please, if you can. But I'm okay with constructive criticism, and the honesty of my content just sucks. Self-deprecation aside, you can see that I blocked out a lot of images, and right here I'm trying to figure out what the heck the blending brushes are. That sponge brush I found, that seems like a good brush for later. I want to do some more realistic drawings and realistic sketches where I can like just blend and shade and really work in the detail. I have a lot of YouTubers that I watch. I believe there's one called like Creepshow Art. She talks a lot about things that bother her in the world, and really just things that are wrong on a YouTube platform, stuff like that. She's kind of rants, but I really enjoy her content because she's really good with her line work and she's really good at what she does, and it's just nice. And they seem like a great person as well, and I would like to create content, hopefully to their caliber. Of course, content and stuff like this, it takes a lot of practice. That's one of the reasons I'm drawing like this. I have artistic skill, but I can't develop my artistic skill if I don't do anything about it. That's just kind of how these things work. If you have the skill, that's wonderful, you're gifted. But you can't really do anything until you do something, you know? That sounds almost redundant, but you get the point. Right now, I promise I'm not just doodling on my little lizard thing for no reason. I'm trying to figure out the perfect value for adding some shading. A trick I did learn, which might not be a very helpful trick, is that I can use the little draw tool, like the ant tool, and just go inside the little dark lines. I don't know how to shade like a regular person, so I actually put a layer behind the lines. Oh, there's a spot I missed. I put a layer behind the lines so I can properly get my coloring and stuff done. That's how I don't color over the lines, because I make a whole new layer just for it, which is overcomplicated, or it's overly complicated, but at this point, I don't know. I just don't care. But you can look and see that the mouth is the hardest part for me. I do not know why, but figuring out how to properly shade the inside of that thing is absolute chaos. But I basically get the line tool, I pick something, I move the saturation down on the, say, brush, or on the actual, like, what's it called? Layer itself. And then boom, I max out the brush and bah, there's paint. Hooray, I made shadows! This is the block shading I was talking about. I don't know how to do actual values yet. This entire video is just gonna be me talking about how sucky I am at art, but I don't know how to do actual values yet. You can see there's an attempted blend, but one day, I promise you, one day I will get better. I have faith in myself. Very, probably like, faith that should be not placed in myself, but it is there, and I'm hoping I can do something with it. This drawing did take me a lot less time to draw and to render than my initial drawing of Lewis, which took 3 hours. This thing only took about an hour, which is amazing progress. The drawing of the Carnotaurus I did yesterday with the chicken nugget, that took around the same amount of time that this specific drawing of the same Carnotaurus did. No chicken nuggets, but there is a food-related item later in the video, if you stick along to see, because it's not like I'll put it in the thumbnail or anything. Knowing me, I probably will, because creating thumbnails, I don't really know how do you make a thumbnail for an art video? Do you just put the art there and then blur it? I see a lot of people with a lot of creative thumbnails and a lot of creative ideas, but that's not necessarily my thing. I may be creative, but no one said I was smart. I have notes on the side for talking points, but let's be honest here. I ramble, it's just part of the job. So, I see something about future video ideas since I'm talking. I do want to do more speed draws, and I do plan on recording another episode of Ghost of a Tale. I want to, however, make it not an hour long, so I'm thinking of like recording 40 minutes of it or something, 40-ish to an hour minutes, and chopping them down to either 10-minute intervals or just smaller, more thought out video plans so that people actually want to watch it, because even I played my entire like video in the background one day, like just when I was editing it, and until I heard someone else do it in my own home, I did not realize how long that thing was. An hour is a long time to ask anyone to stay, and for those of you who make it as far as you do, no matter how far it is, I appreciate you. Because I am me, and even I don't necessarily want to listen to myself talk all the time. Yet here we are. Again. If you notice on the very top, this is not a duck pond, this is a donut. Point in case. The label, I was initially planning on having this little dinosaur. I keep wanting to call it a dragon. It's not a dragon. I had this little dinosaur on like his toes or something. I had the whole like layout platform in my head, which would have taken a lot longer than an hour to do. But I had a whole layout plan, and it didn't really happen that way. So I decided to do, why not? He looks like he's laying down all happy and peaceful and snoring. I forgot to add this. He's sleeping, not dead. Just lay him down. Why not rest on a comfortable donut floaty, right? That's cute. You can do some really cute things with that. Water is my worst enemy when it comes to painting and drawing, but Who knows? Maybe I can make this work. Maybe I made it work. I don't know. If I made it work, how about you tell me in the comments down below? Getting this guy to sit right is really difficult. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Krita is not something I'm used to. When it comes to art and drawing, I'm more of someone who's a pen and paper traditional type of gal. I have an easel that I never use. But aside from those types of things, I really want to expand. Why else would I be doing, or like painstakingly attempting to draw or paint or whatever the heck it is digital art does, if I didn't want to better myself for it? Other than create wonderful content for you guys, assuming my content's wonderful. I do hope you guys do enjoy what I put out there, and if you do have any ideas, tips, tricks, anything, please tell me. I want to be entertaining. I don't even care about the potential. Look, I looked at the numbers, and oh my gosh, I do not understand how people get as far as they get. I do not plan to get that far, and if I do, well, I don't know. I just don't plan. At this point, I'm just doing content because I wanna. I've already, like, skipped that whole phase of, oh, I need money because of YouTube, I skipped that phase. Now I'm just doodling, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to me be me, I guess. Because I don't understand why a lot of people fake YouTube stuff. They just do. They just fake their personalities and whatnot, and it's kind of irritating, because imagine trying to put on a facade the entire time. It cannot be easy. It just can't. I'm running towards the end of the video. I have, like, say, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. That's great. We can do it for 2 minutes. I can talk for 2 more minutes. I've talked for almost 20. But yeah, I want to be myself, and I want to give you guys good content right here. If someone is an artist, please tell me how in Krita you create, like, a little backdrop layer, because I wanted to initially, like, take the still. This is absolute chaos. I wanted to take the still and put it in the background and, like, just scoot it over a bit to create an illusion of a shadow. I eventually came up with something, but it's definitely not that. That's not what I came up with. That's just, look at it. It's chaos. Eventually I just caved, and I decided to make something. I hope you do enjoy the final product. I tried. All I can say is I tried. There is no duck pond, but in the future I do plan to add adorable little duckies, because I freaking can, and that's the amazing part about being an artist. You can do what you do as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. And have fun. So this is my solution. Yeah. I think it looks nice. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I think I did a good job, because water and this freaking son of a biscuit, this stuff is so hard for me. Yeah, I'll let you guys. What happened? What did I do? What have I been doing for an hour? What has my life come to? I haven't even gotten very far, and I'm already like this. What has my life come to? What have I done? Oh, expect more videos from Ghost of a Tale. Great game, love it. I recommend playing it yourself if you wish. But if you ever want to see more content like this, if you want to see, I guess, anything from me, leave a comment down below. I don't really care what you do, just do you. Have fun, have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this weird thing.